He threw up from nerves during his first World Cup, but the coach didn't care and dragged him onto the field. He stood there clueless, not knowing what to do. A teammate pulled him and brought him back to his senses. His awkward moves drew sighs and murmurs from the crowd. He lowered his head, lost in memories. 8 years ago, he was still shining shoes in the slums, but whenever his friends called for a game, he'd drop everything and join them without hesitation. Their soccer ball was just some clothes wrapped in old socks, but the kids were fully immersed in the game. No professional coach, just pure passion. They dribbled through alleys and streets, never letting the ball touch the ground. Their footwork was already in their blood. But that year, Brazil, the host of the World Cup, lost to Uruguay in the final. Pelé cried while eavesdropping from the next room. Brazil had poured its heart into the tournament, but in the end, the world said one team beat an entire nation. Pelé didn't know how to comfort his father, so he made him a promise.
I'll win a World Cup for Brazil I promise.
His mother wasn't happy when she learned he wanted to play soccer, because Pelé's father was once a professional player too. But after a knee injury, the team gave up on him, and with no insurance or pension, he became a janitor. Pelé followed his mom to work as a housekeeper for wealthy families. And Pelé was actually a mocking nickname given by a rich kid.
Pelé, stop this shot!
Pelé and his friends signed up for the youth soccer tryouts. It was his first time playing with a real soccer ball, and with one light kick, he sent it flying far.
Why does it go so far? It's full of air!
They had no cleats, but their skills carried them into the finals. One of them cut up his family's bed sheets to make team jerseys, but the rich kids just laughed at them.
They are called the shoeless ones!
To buy cleats, they came up with a plan. They stole peanuts and sold them to buy a pair of shoes. On game day, the rich kids didn't hold back, wearing oversized cleats. Pelé and his friends kept falling, so Pelé tossed his shoes aside and played barefoot. He felt like he was back in the streets. His moves were smooth and skillful, with a beautiful chip shot. He changed the score. His teammates shook off their hesitation and found their rhythm. The crowd, once silent, suddenly burst with excitement. They scored 5 points in a row, but time ran out before they could turn the game around. Even so, the crowd kept cheering for Pelé. The nickname that once mocked him became his badge of honor. Just as they were celebrating, the peanut vendors spotted them. Pelé and his friends ran for it. They dashed into a cave, but heavy rain caused a collapse. Pelé used all his strength but couldn't save his friend. The accident filled him with guilt. He cried in his mother's arms and promised to be a good boy. He gave up soccer and started working as a janitor with his father. His dad knew how much he loved the game, but what mattered now was helping him find his fire again. His father picked a mango and began juggling it with ease. That caught Pelé's attention. Then his dad kicked it straight into a metal bucket. That proud smile made Pelé laugh. And from then on, they practiced with mangoes every day. 5 years passed, Pelé had grown into a young man. He and soccer were one. A well-known coach came to invite him to join Santos, but his flashy footwork became his biggest obstacle early in his career.